Hello, and welcome to this video tutorial on scholarly versus popular periodical articles. As a post-secondary student, one of the requirements your professors may ask for when you write your research papers is to use scholarly or academic articles. It will be important for you to be able to tell the difference. A periodical is simply a publication that is published at regular intervals and may come in many forms, such as journals, magazines, or newspapers. Scholarly or academic periodicals are often referred to as journals, while popular periodicals may be called magazines. So let's take a look at some of the defining features of scholarly journals. When you are trying to decide whether to use any resource in your academic papers, the first thing you should always find out is who wrote it. Who wrote it and what are their credentials? Journal articles are written by scholars or experts in their field of research. They will cover topics in great detail and will often make complex arguments. The second detail to think about is who is the intended audience for the article? Academic journal articles are written for other scholars, researchers, and students. Journal articles may include an abstract, research details, and will always include a reference list. The list of references is really what makes scholarly sources authoritative. Few other details to keep in mind about journal articles are that they do not usually include photos unless it is about primary research. They will not include advertisements and are often more than 5 pages long. In contrast, let's take a quick look at the details of magazine articles. They are usually written by reporters or feature editors. They are focused toward the general audience, and the language used often includes slang or common terminology. Magazine articles do not have an abstract or a list of references, so there is often no way to check sources or to avoid bias within the article. The final detail that are often found in magazines are the glossy photographs, pictures, and of course, advertising. After all, the job of the magazine is to sell itself to the general public. So what if you have an article that you got online and you don't know if it fits the scholarly criteria your professor has asked for? Let's look for some specific clues. The first clue will be, can you see an author name and even better, his or her affiliations, or what degree do they have and where do they work? Always remember that scholars and expert researchers never hide their credentials. It is what gives them credibility. Another item to look for on the title page is an abstract or synopsis of the article. This is a great place to quickly get an idea of what the article is about and allows you to decide if it really meets your topic needs. Another element you may find in some scholarly articles is methodology or details about data analysis. The final defining detail for all scholarly sources of information is that they will always provide details about where they got their information. This usually appears at the end of the article. In this case, both a notes and reference list are provided. With all the tips we've looked at, this is a good example of a scholarly journal article that you could feel confident including in your research paper. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and hopefully you've picked up some useful tips for finding scholarly articles. And remember, we are here to help.